Yo, welcome back
Yo,
to the J&E Comic Cast. I am joined here with the lovely Egg Boy, Eggman,
that's the humble
Master
egg.
of Ease.
That's the master at ease.
I don't know.
Now, obviously, here my boy J Man, episode 36
What's up?
in
What's
the
up?
books today.
Yep.
Nothing, bro. What's
36
going on with you,
consistent
man?
episodes. And we thank all of you, real quick, before we get into this episode. We want to thank all of you for sticking around and joining us for 36 episodes.
Yeah,
We appreciate all the support we've been getting. If you guys know anyone that loves comic books or loves just a simple podcast where we just chat about what's happening, what's coming out, and new movies, new TV shows, and whatnot, share it with everyone. More support we
yeah.
get,
Send
more
them our
likes
way,
we
man.
get.
Send them our
Yeah.
way.
The subscribers we get, yo, we appreciate you all. Make sure you guys stay consistent with our episodes because we're trying to give you guys updates, what's going on throughout the week, every single week, every Sunday, 6 p.m. EST. You guys know this is the show, J&E Comic Cast. You already know.
You already
Uh,
know, my boy J got a sick flow, sick for a day, man.
hey, hey, all right. Egg, how you doing today? I know we're doing another social distancing episodes, everything that's
Yeah,
going on, but how's everything going for you?
everything's been kind of cool, man. I was talking to you a little bit about this, man. But I've been watching finally Daredevil on Netflix. So that's been kind of like my thing this week, man. What's been going on with you?
Me, I've been playing the normal Valorant, watching a little bit of TV, some cartoons. You know how I love my cartoons. I may be 20, but still a child at heart. Um,
Are we going, Jay? That's what we're doing this.
you know, this is why we're doing a podcast, bro. We enjoy
That's
the
right. That's
entertainment
right.
we enjoy. We have to share. Just picked up Horizon, the new Horizon game's awesome. We're going to talk about that a little bit. But this week we
Oh,
got Doctor
Horizon.
Strange trailer, bro.
Yeah, man. This week's a little bit chiller episode, guys. Man, you guys know, everything at Super Bowl after the Super Bowl has been kind of quiet this week. We have no more Boba Fett. That finished. The only other show that really was going on this week that was a D show, which we don't talk about because we try to keep things a little bit kids friendly here. But Peacemaker that finished up this week. So yeah, so the really big thing is the new Doctor Strange trailer, which was insane. Debuted in the Super Bowl. I didn't watch it when they debuted it. I ended up watching it after the fact, man. What do you think of it, bro?
The Doctor Strange trailer, bro. I'm genuinely looking forward to that movie. I love to see the Sorcerer Supreme, Doctor Strange, evil Doctor Strange, bro. That looks
Yeah,
so
yeah.
awesome. We got to see WandaVision. Looks like she's gonna be using her powers at her full potential, or becoming the
Yeah,
official Scarlet Witch.
it's kind of it's cool. One of the shots of her looking evil, man, was I was like, yo, like because I know the big rumors was that she's gonna be the bad guy in this movie, or that she's gonna be fighting a an X-Men, and and at first people, obviously the rumors, you can't really like um you can't really put too much faith in them, but in the trailer we got a hint of Professor X, so the rumors might be true, bro. She might be fighting Professor X, man. That's gonna be insane if that's the
A
case.
lot of people are saying Professor X. I saw on Twitter and Instagram Dark Phoenix. I haven't watched the
Oh,
movie, but they're saying that she could fight Dark Phoenix. Um, I don't know. I don't know. I will. I'm looking forward to that movie. Maybe we get a. Maybe this is how they bring the X-Men universe with into the MCU. Because maybe this is where we
maybe.
get a lot of cameos of different third, I guess you can say, like third party movies, like X-Men that we had Deadpool, stuff like that gets brought into the MCU universe where they can do like crossovers with like Spider-Man teaming up with Deadpool. That would be awesome. We know we got
Maybe
comics
that's
of
how we
that.
get Fantastic Four too. You know what I
Fantastic
mean?
Four, exactly, brought
Yeah,
into
a
the.
lot of people. No, I didn't cut you off, my boy.
Go for it.
No, I was gonna say a lot of people too were talking about the person. I think it was in the end of the trailer. There was somebody glowing and flying, and they're saying that might be the because there's rumors about us getting an Iron Man variant. played by Tom
Mm.
Cruise, and a lot of people saying that might be the Iron Man variant. So that'd be pretty insane too to
That
see
would, yeah,
uh,
I don't,
more Iron
yeah,
Man back in the MCU. Honestly, that's kind of one of the things I'm most excited about the new movie. You know what I mean? The Strange stuff and the multiverse stuff looks insane. Obviously, we saw Ultron. You know what I mean? When he was walking Doctor Strange into meet with the, you know, with the people who are saying the Illuminati members. You know what I mean? So I mean, we don't know that until the movie comes out. But everybody's speculating. That's what it looks like. But this one looks like it's gonna be insane, man. And I hope that it has like a nice long runtime, kind of like Eternals, you know what I mean, or kind of like Endgame, or even this Batman movie that we're gonna watch in 2 weeks.
yeah. Batman, yeah, it's gonna be a 3 hour movie. Can't wait. Make
Bro,
sure
it's
we
that's
got to
gonna
make
be
sure we pee
insane, man.
before going to watch it.
I'm just gonna wear
Um,
a diaper. I'm just gonna put on a
yeah,
diaper,
you know
bro.
what? I
Just
might
keep on
join you
being
there.
myself.
But
Yeah.
all reality, like, I'm looking forward to seeing. Do you think What If series ties into this movie? Like, you remember how
You know,
the
it's
end of the
funny
What
that you
If?
mentioned that. They were talking about that. One of the shots looked like of the trailer, looked like it was like we got Zombie Strange from What If, and then like we also got the zombie Wanda. And there was somebody, and I don't know how true this is, but they were like the people that are bringing on the trailer, and they're saying that on one of the shots, like for a very brief moment, something of it looked like it was animated. So like maybe the movie might cross into, even if it's very brief, might cross into the what if multiverse, which would be insane, right? Because
That
imagine
would be
having a,
crazy.
you know what I mean, a big time MCU movie tying in all these different things from all these different shows that we watch. Man, it'd be cool. We got to see the TVA, maybe even
Yeah,
Loki pop up, you know.
yeah.
So this movie's gonna be insane, man. Honestly, you know, like my like if I had to like rank my movies based off of like the most excited that I'm hype or hyper for the year, option number one is Batman. When you talk about Batman like 100 times.
Yeah.
I think Thor: Love and Thunder comes out this year, just off the top of my head. Black Panther 2 comes out this year. But the second one is Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, man. I can't see the movies that are coming out after, you know what I mean, coming out after Batman and that topping those two to start off the year, man.
Yeah.
Oh, we have Shazam too, but I'm not, and not Shazam. I might be Shazam too. I think Black Adam comes out this year. Oh,
Black Adam
honestly,
comes out
I,
this year. Yeah.
I now just remember the other. Actually, I was gonna say Doctor Strange is number two on my list, but we also get Flashpoint. So
We also got Flashpoint.
that's competing right there, you know.
Yeah. So that's what I was gonna say. Like, I think this year I'm more hyped for anything DC. This year, I think
Yeah, I
DC is
kind of
gonna
feel like that
come.
too, but
They gotta come strong and come very hard, and I'm looking forward to seeing what they do. Not only in their movie side, but also their video games. This year we're supposed to get the Gotham Knights. Um,
oh,
looking
forgot
forward
about
to
that.
that. I showed the trailer to my dad, and he was like, "Well, when you get this, just make sure you have the second controller charge because
Yeah, facts,
I
man.
will be playing with you."
Yeah.
He was literally when I picked up Horizon as well. He was like, "Yo, I can sit here and watch you play this. Like this looks like a movie
Mhm.
in a
That's
game.
crazy.
The new graphics for video games right now is ridiculous. But for me, number one, obviously Batman. You guys see it? It's Batman. Number two for me, I would have to say it's Black Adam. Only reason is I want to see Rock how he plays a villain in this movie because Black Adam is a villain,
Or
but
anti-hero or
or
whatever they want to put
anti-hero, whatever you want to call him. I'm looking forward to see how he puts the perspective of Black Adam, and I'm looking forward to seeing Doctor Fate. I'm looking forward to finally seeing
Oh,
a
me
live
too.
cameo of
You
Doctor Fate.
did you see the pictures of him that they released the other day of him
No, I have
from the
not.
little DC clip? Look him up
No.
online, man. He looks really cool. He looks really cool. They showed him and they showed Hawkman. Unfortunately, guys, you know, with us being on Zoom, we're kind of limited, but
Oh
we
well,
would love to share those pictures. But maybe we
yeah,
could show them next week.
yeah, yeah.
You guys take a look at them next week if you guys haven't seen them yet.
Or
But
we
Darkseid
will,
Hawkman looks insane too, man.
yeah.
He
Or
looks
check out our
you
social media.
fantastic.
We'll put them on there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
We
we'll
definitely
post
do
it on
that too.
our social media. So make sure you guys follow our Instagram and Twitter, J&E Comic Cast. And yeah,
And our TikTok, J&E Comic Cast.
bro, he looks sick. Just looking at the pictures. So
Yeah, I
yeah, I
told you.
think those two movies I'm most hyped for: the Batman and Black Adam. I know Egg Boy, there's gonna be a lot of money coming out of our pockets throughout the year, renting
Yeah,
theaters and
we're renting theaters like almost every month from March on. It feels
yeah.
like.
I might become AMC loyal member for the year.
We're gonna have to get somebody to start working there so we get some discount.
For
We're
real.
gonna have to buy stock in AMC too.
Yeah, for real. Like we've been supporting AMC, bro. I like AMC theater. As you guys know, AMC is offering movie theater rentals, private theater rentals. That's currently how our family's living arrangements is. My dad and mom are both high risk cases for COVID, so we got to keep their exposure as minimal as possible. So when me and Egg Boy do these movies, we try to book a private theater if it's just our family. If they want to see the movie, if not, if it's just me and Egg just chill out at a private theater. Us too, if we have to. But
Yeah,
that's the we don't go to normal movie theaters as of now. We're just doing these private theaters, but I loved me personally. I love the private theaters. I think it's awesome knowing that like you're in a theater where you don't have to worry about someone disturbing your movie.
that's the worst, man. And we talked about that too before on the podcast. That's like one of our biggest pet peeves is when
Yeah,
you're watching a movie and you have somebody all of a sudden, their cell phone's out or they want to start having conversations or just doing whatever. You know what I
yeah.
mean?
I mean, you
Pull
do
out pull
miss
out a whole
like
buffet of food. I'm just like, man, come on, bro. Like,
they bring out a whole turkey platter onto the
yeah,
lap,
I don't want to smell what you're eating, bro. I just want to watch the movie in peace without you yelling in my ear and munching.
or little kids jumping around, and Egbert got to fake a cough to scare them away.
Bro,
uh,
you know what, man? I kind of felt bad about it, a little bad as a fact, but I had to do what I had to do. You know what I mean?
Bro,
That
you
kid was
can't you
being a
can't
menace.
be you can't be
I
going
think he
to the
was. I think,
movie and ruining it for people, bro. That's the ultimate disrespectful thing.
yeah, no way, bro. I legitimately think he sat there. If I remember correctly. I don't know. He touched my friend's leg or something like that. But my friend's looking at me like, bro, like, do you see this? This kid's out here acting a menace. You know what I mean? We're trying to watch Shang-Chi, which was like,
Yeah.
that's another thing too. Like, I mean, one thing we're watching a bad movie like Ant-Man and the Wasp, but we're watching Shang-Chi. You know what
Wow,
I
you
mean?
had to throw that little shot in. Well,
I had to.
so
I had to.
a lot of people have mixed feelings about that movie. But with before we get into the rest of everything, Doctor Strange trailer, the second trailer, what do you give it? Your reviews on that?
Fire, bro. Fire. I think it's better than any Spider-Man trailer that we got. I'll just throw it out there.
I think the Spider-Man trailer. It's just they were literally trying to make everything a surprise, and I think
Yeah,
that's
but
what
like,
made it. Yeah, I think that's what made it so much better. The fact, like, yeah, the trailers were okay, but the fact that we got those anticipations and surprises just made the movie 10 times, 20 times better. So I
yeah,
think you gotta
I guess I think
appreciate
I would have enjoyed it either way.
yeah, not the like sharing off what we're hoping to see. Like the scene where if you haven't watched the movies already,
It comes out on the 28th,
it
so
comes out the 28th to buy. Well, the fact that like
excuse
we
me.
got all three Spider-Mans fighting a villain was awesome. And the fact that they cut that out of the trailer, because that's the scene, the ending scene where you see Tom Holland Spider-Man only about to fight Sandman, Electro, and who was it? The Lizard.
Lizard.
We're like, yo, is one Spider-Man about to fight the Sinister Six? And then we get the surprise of two other Spider-Mans joining in, which was
Yeah,
awesome.
which is like the worst kept secret, right? Because we knew that they were coming. So that's kind of like why I felt like, yo, just stop playing with this, man. Just give us a
The
Spider-Man
thing is,
trailer.
though, like
But
again, I was trying to avoid the spoilers all times. I knew rumors that they're in it. Oh, there's that. I didn't have any confirmation, real confirmation from like actual someone that's seen the movie and was like, you know what, they're in it.
didn't I
I
ruin
never
that for
got
you?
that, huh?
Didn't I ruin that for you accidentally? We
No.
were on with Chosen.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I did, man. Remember, Chosen asked me about something in the movie,
But
and
didn't
Andrew
I already
Garfield.
seen the movie?
No, you hadn't seen it at that point.
And I think yeah.
Yeah, and you were kind of like, bro, and I was like, my bad, Jane. I was like, this is like the worst kept secret of all time.
Yo, my brain is gone already. So like, you probably said it and it probably went
This thing is on
over my
vacation,
head
Rose.
the next day. Um, but the you could you just
I
fell.
dropped the chair. I dropped the chair. I didn't mean to. I was over here playing with the sides, and I hit the thing, and they dropped me. I wasn't expecting it.
You're good. You're good. For me, I love the I love the trailer altogether. The Doctor Strange trailer. It's a movie definitely I'm looking forward to seeing. Um, but right now, this might be me and DC's year right now. DC right now has my heart this year so far.
Yeah, yeah. And though, yeah, same, man. Though I'm not gonna lie, man. I mentioned that a little bit. I've been watching Daredevil, man, and I don't know why it took me so long to watch. It's pretty much motivated by the fact that Daredevil is leaving Netflix. If you guys don't know, and all the other Marvel shows are leaving Netflix by the 28th. So if you guys have not watched them, you guys have like 9 days from today. So
Yeah.
I've been watching Daredevil finally. It's on my list for a long, long time instead of rewatching old stuff, which I did that anyway this week. I watched Transformers 2 and 3 again, but whatever. I literally told myself when I was watching there, I was like, bro, or when I was getting on the TV, I was like, yo, whatever you do, you're not gonna watch something that you've seen at least 5 times before. You're gonna watch something new. So I'm watching Daredevil, man, and I love the show, man. The show is insane. I'm like mad at stuff that I haven't watched before. I love the show. It's incredible.
Yeah. Watching the show now and when you saw him in Spider Man, it gave you an appreciation for the character in Spider Man. Like,
Yeah, I think I'm gonna. I think obviously I'm gonna. Like as I'm on episode 5, so I started watching it yesterday. So I've been kind of going hard at it. 5 episodes or 5 hours down. Um, I I think obviously, as the show goes on, I'll get more and more attached to the character. But I like him. I think Foggy's funny. You know what I mean? Um, we got our first real taste of Wilson Fisk, aka Kingpin. So now that's kind of like, now I'm seeing kind of like the differences why people felt a certain way when he showed up on Hawkeye. Yeah,
mm-hmm.
Hawkeye. Um, so it's been really great for me, man. It's been really great. And then just
That's
to like
awesome.
to give you guys a little bit of reference too, me and Jay I mentioned Ant-Man and the Wasp. If we had like this big family dispute on Sunday about the
The thing is though,
greatness of
like,
Ant-Man and the Wasp,
me
and
and
I was what go ahead.
sorry, I don't mean to cut you off, but you know how
No,
me and
no, you're
Ed
good, my boy.
get at like our disputes. Think about it like 20 other Pedrosas, well, Pedrosas and 20 other of people like kind of like my personality, just putting their opinion in and just going at it during
And attacking me over my opinion of Ant-Man and the Wasp. So I was
the
like, you know
only
what,
person
man?
that agreed with you was Junior. Junior was the only one that had your back. Everyone else
Yo,
was like, "You're
Junior's a
completely
real one,
wrong.
man.
You're
So
completely
I
wrong."
watched it again, man. I told him I was like, I'll watch it again. I'll give it another shot. I watched it again, and it was okay at best. I give it. I like. Did my opinions on the movie change? Maybe a little bit. Instead of me giving it like a 4, I'll give it maybe like a 6. It's still not great. I don't know what everybody's talking about. I wouldn't watch it
I
again unless I had to.
I'm just an Ant Man fan. I love the comedic background and
He's cool,
everything of
man. He's
him.
cool. I'm not gonna say that he wasn't cool. I just felt like I I wasn't a fan of like the whole bad guy in the movie. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying I guess bad or villains. I don't know how you want to put them. I think that I think that the first movie had a more compelling bad guy, and and I felt like this movie had a lot going on with them trying to like go in like 3 different directions. Oh, you have one guy trying to take the technology to make a lot of money, one person trying to take the technology to save her life, and they're trying to use the technology to get back Janet Van Dyne. So I felt like if they would have made it a more focused movie, you know what I mean? Instead of
I
having
got you.
an extra character, make one of the characters, like maybe take out the one guy trying to get it for money and just have him go against, I can't think of her name, um, Ava. Her name was Ava, but I can't think of her bad guy name right now. if I just had to focus on Ava and like her kind of thing, then I think that maybe the movie would have done a little bit better, in my
I
opinion.
got you.
But I just kind
I
of felt
got
like
you.
it was a little bit all over the place. And that's the word I was looking for, all over the place.
Uh,
But I
you,
enjoyed it, man. Like it wasn't terrible.
it's
I
crazy.
watched the whole movie,
Yeah.
but it wasn't like fantastic. It's better. It was better than Captain Marvel.
Again,
Um,
it's crazy you had that opinion about the movie because that's how I feel about Eternals. I felt like the movie was all over the place, jumping characters, jumping stories, jumping. Just give us just like stop jumping the times too from past to beginning, past to now, past to now, past to now. Just
oh, I
give
see
us
what you're saying. I kind of agree with that. I think they turned
like
it
I
because like
felt
in
like
all the past
Eternals
scenes.
just was all just jump. It was a lot of jumping and too many characters to make the movie because they're trying to tell all of their stories, all of their things in a one movie. So I think that was the issue with that I had.
Yeah, and I agree. And if you obviously, Eternals has been out for a long time now. It's on Disney Plus. If you haven't watched it, then that's kind of on you. But I feel like
Yeah,
now
speak about
again with
Internals. It's going on in the living room right now.
I can't even hear it.
Oh,
But with Icarus dying and Sprite becoming human, and Cersei being captured, and what was the other one? I can't think of the name. Ajax being dead. Obviously, the number of the 10 Eternals has been drastically reduced. So maybe next time we'll watch them on TV, we'll get them or a movie. We'll get a much more focused movie.
that's
So
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So like, if they come out with an Internals too, yeah, I'll give it a try. Um, but as of now, the first one has been terrible to me. I don't me personally, and that's the good thing about movies. It's all opinion based. But me personally, I felt like out of all the MCU movies, Eternals was my worst one. Me personally, I would go Eternals, Captain Marvel, Black Widow.
wow,
That's how I felt.
I think I'd go Captain Marvel, Ant-Man and the Wasp, and
Is it gonna be Black Widow or Eternals? There's nothing else you can hate.
Far From Home. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
You
Just
know
kidding.
that's
That's
a
why.
cap. We all know that's
Yeah,
cap.
I literally the only reason I mentioned this because I'm thinking around about a movie to watch, and it's sitting in front of me. So
You literally own it, so you can't say it's up there.
yeah, I just picked it up. But funny again, I haven't watched. I've only watched it one time at the movie theater. I haven't watched it a second
You
time.
like having the disc
So
for movies, right? You like owning disc copies.
yeah, I don't even see my background, but that's a lot of my background is my action figures, collectibles. I got Transformers up there. I got my boy Thanos, and then I got Blu-ray games and movies all this here, and then a bunch of DVDs over here. So
That's crazy.
I got Batman animated series. I got
I
everything.
like digital.
So
I like buying them digitally. Just have it on one account, like on my
I
iTunes.
guess, man. But I like being able to not have to rely on having internet if I want to watch a movie. So
But no, that's why you download the movie. I have like
I
probably
guess
like 15, 20 movies downloaded on my phone. So
why take up space on my phone when I can take up space in my life,
that's
right?
why that's why you get a bigger gigabytes on your phone. You get a bigger high
Yeah,
gigabyte phone.
I guess that's true too.
Uh,
So,
I think about it like this: I don't need a DVD player when on a car ride to just pull up Spider Man and I can just watch
well,
it
I
here.
guess that's a good point too, man. But you know what I mean. But I guess you could download one or two movies. I don't have to have 15 movies on my phone.
On my road trips, I literally binge watch Marvel movies, binge watch Star Wars, binge watch all because I have it on my phone. Oh no, no one look at my texts on my phone and my iPad. Mainly my
I
iPad.
was
My
just kidding here.
yeah,
No,
my
I'm
iPad
just kidding.
mainly.
No, honestly, I mostly drive, and 99% of the time I'm driving, so I even get to it doesn't even affect me.
Yeah. But no, nonetheless, I think it's cool that you have the disc copy because you get the digital version of it too because you have the digital code, right?
Yeah, this one came with digital, Blu-ray, DVD, digital. I don't even think I have it set up yet. Some of
You
these
got to
digital codes
it's
expire.
movies, yeah, movies anywhere.
Yeah, it's movies anywhere.
That's you
Like I
should
got the little
use
Spider-Man
them.
promo here.
You
I
gotta
do
use
most of
them,
the times. I
bro.
do. I have a few games. I have a few movies on my phone. I have attached. I have the Movies Anywhere app, but I also have a few movies that are attached to. I think there was a time that you can attach them to like your Apple account or your Google Play account,
You can
I think my
attach it
Google
to
Play
all your
account.
devices now. All your accounts can be in one place now on Movies
Oh, see, I
Anywhere.
didn't know that.
Yeah.
So with the app, but like it's like specifically attached to my account without being like it's almost like I bought the movie through um the Google Play Store versus downloading it off the app. And I think on that I have Black Panther, which I talking about how much I like that movie. Logan on there, a few other Marvel movies. I think I have Endgame maybe and maybe Infinity War on there too. So
Me personally, I was literally thinking about it, even though it's all the movies are on Disney Plus, but just owning them personally of all the MCU movies would be kind of cool. But that's like
yeah, that's been like a
almost
little
two,
dream
three
of mine
hundred
too.
dollars worth of movies to pay.
I'm not far off. I think I'm missing the Eternals. I don't own Ant-Man and the Wasp. I don't own Captain Marvel. I don't own Incredible Hulk. I
Yeah,
don't own Shang-Chi either.
I'm missing most of them. I have all the Spider-Man
Oh,
ones
and Civil War
and
I don't have,
Incredible Hulk,
surprisingly.
but I would
But I
buy
have
like
everything else.
yeah, I would buy like I would buy all of them all on iTunes and just have them on my iTunes account. Just the fact knowing that I have the MCU movies. Same thing like the Dark Knight trilogy. Like I bought it on
That I own that. I own
I
that like
bought it
twice.
digitally. I bought it twice digitally. I bought it for my shout out to Keith. I bought it on Keith's account. I bought it I bought it on my iTunes and then buying and then bought it disc copy. But I don't even use the disc copy. What what I want
I
to
have it
get
on this,
yeah,
but
I
it's been
buy
on
most of
Netflix,
my stuff on
so I watch it
iTunes.
on Netflix.
Yeah. Like even TV shows, like if I really enjoy a TV show, I would buy the box set TV show on digitally as well.
I've
I
done
have
that
some in
before
my
too.
wish list that I'm waiting for them to go on sale and I'll just cop and have them on digitally. Um
Yeah, I have Batman Beyond on my wish list. I would like to buy. I would like to own Batman Beyond. I think that's a
yeah.
great show.
That show's really good. I have yeah, I have a lot of animated stuff. Avatar. I have the Avatar box set I want to get. I have the
I own that
disc.
on yeah, just I own, I
Yeah.
think I own Avatar and Blu-ray, and
Yeah, I have Avatar on
I
Blu-ray.
bought the other one.
Yeah.
What's the name of it?
Legend of Korra.
Legend of Korra. I'm having a brain fart moment.
Yeah.
I'm looking for the thing. I think that I own on DVD though.
Yeah. There's yeah. I just like having I have mostly all I
Sorry.
pretty much have all the Apple devices you can think of and then desktop and the desktop lets you get iTunes on there as well. Same as the consoles and TVs, so pretty much I have all my things on all my devices. Um the disc copy I can't lie, just having like your library of discs, it's pretty sick. Like having it in your background like right now, it's really
Yeah,
sick.
thanks.
Like
I definitely appreciate that, man. Yeah, it's
big
nice. You know what I
respect
mean?
for
Every
that
once in a
one.
while, I'll go on there. You know what I mean? And I'll just grab something like, oh, it's on Netflix, it's on Hulu, so I can't watch it. I'll just
You
pop
should
in the disc or whatever.
alphabetical order them, or like
I had it. I did at one
categorize
point.
them, or categories them like
I
sci-fi,
not. I mean,
action, thriller,
they were all
drama.
in alphabetical order at one point, but I got too I got lazy and I just messed them all up.
Yeah,
But it's easier to find obviously in the alphabetical order.
yeah,
And then I try to put my box sets down here in this bottom row,
yeah.
but that's all over the place too now.
What I like to buy disc is games. So like Horizon, I bought disc copy. Miles
Oh,
Morales,
you
disc
mentioned that, man.
copy.
How was that game for you?
Oh, the game. I love the game. The cinema. I can't even speak, bro. The cinematic of the game, like the look of the game, it's so
Hmm.
clean. I'm playing it at 4K, 120 hertz, and it's so smooth, so clean. It the PS5 for story-based games, and I always say this: best system for story-based games. If you want a competitive console, I would go with the Xbox for competitive
The Xbox is
games.
a really nice console. I like the Xbox a lot. I've
But
been saying that for a while.
for story based games, for like if you want a crisp, clear look, I for some reason I feel like the PS5 has a better look and graphics better on than the Xbox. So I think graphics wise, PlayStation takes the money, but like if you want to for competitive gaming, Apex, Halo, Xbox will be the way to go. But for story based games like Horizon, Uncharted, Miles Morales, Spider Man, all those story based games, I would give PlayStation the gold for that. I want to pick up so many more games for the PlayStation. It's crazy.
Yeah, me too, man. We were talking about the other day playing. I know you picked up the Assassin's Creed, the Ezio collection. I was going through my stuff back here, and I realized that I actually do have some of the Assassin's Creed games. I have one that we are talking about too, Origins. I've been wanting to play recently, but I got a few shows I got to get caught up on first. So I've been
Yeah.
watching my shows, and I've been playing a lot of Pokemon Legends Arceus. I know you and I have been talking about that. A really
I'm
great
thinking about
game,
picking that up.
great game.
Honestly.
It's so fun, bro. It's probably I was having this conversation. I think I was telling your brother. I was having the conversation with my brother, and we talk about it all the time, man. It's arguably a top three Pokemon game, maybe even
Yeah.
first, maybe even best Pokemon game. I
Yeah.
love it so much, man. I've been going ham on it.
You know what's awesome right now? PlayStation got in partnered with um what did they get partnered with? Who would it? What is the Epic Games? Epic Games launcher. So now PlayStation games are coming to PC. So any PC gamers that don't have
Oh,
Xbox or PlayStation can pick up. I know they got right now on there some God of War, Uncharted, Thieves, uh, Thieves Legends, Legend Thieves. Um, they have all these different PlayStation games that are coming, and soon other ones that are gonna come soon. Horizon, I think the new Horizon's out there on there now too. So any PC gamers out there, cop yourself these games, bro. The
yeah,
only problem what I have with story based games on PC come to console is graphics wise, PC gamers usually have 1080p monitors and for competitive gaming. I don't have any 4K monitors, so when playing a game that's 4K, 120 hertz, look on a big TV, on a controller where you can just lay in bed and just move around on the controller, it's different than playing keyboard and mouse, a story based game. Because I played Batman keyboard and mouse, and I played it on the console, and I liked it more on the console than keyboard and mouse. If I'm gonna be honest,
interesting. Especially seeing how you daily game or mostly
keyboard and
game
mouse,
on console. So
yeah.
yeah, I mean
It's just
yeah, on computer.
it just feels so much smoother, like story based games, because you don't have to worry so much about, okay, I gotta move, I gotta click E or P to activate these abilities, I gotta move the mouse. Like it just playing it on a console, I just click X, B, like you get to enjoy the story more than thinking
Yeah,
about what you gotta
that
click
makes a lot of
next.
good sense. That makes
So
really good sense too. I mean, I haven't played much on PC, so I really can't speak to that. But I do enjoy how chill the console gameplay can be, especially playing
yeah,
story games. And I kind of feel like that with like Legends Arceus. Yeah, I feel like it's like a really good game, but it's a game that's open world, so you pretty much play it however you want to play it. You know what I mean? Like me, I'm most people who likes to 100% games and do all these kind of things and do all these side missions. So I spend a lot of time catching all these Pokemon, doing all this side stuff. You know what I mean? And that's okay. And then my brother, who's more of like I want to see the story, has been playing a lot more through the story. So it's crazy how we both come to the conclusion that it's a top three Pokemon game, maybe best of all time.
yeah,
And we both have such different play styles. So it's really cool when you can play a game and you can feel like that.
yeah. I again with games, movies, and stuff, that's what it's so great. It's so opinion based. Like it's just whatever you feel you would enjoy. Like him, he enjoys the story aspect. You enjoyed the little bit of the grinding, trying to catch all the Pokemons he can. He just wants to play the
Mhm.
story. He doesn't care. Have his team and then just go with use his same
And
team
go hard. Yeah.
and go hard. You want to get shinies. You want to get different types of Pokemon. You
Yeah,
want to get the
which is funny.
evolution of them.
That's what I've been doing, man. I've been grinding shinies. You know, it's crazy, man. I was looking at my log real quick, and I have 90 hours into Legends Arceus.
That's great. That's crazy. Yeah, that's a lot. I think
A lot of weekend time playing into Legends Arceus and
the
afternoons.
all honesty, I think the most hours I put into a console game would have to be the Batman trilogy. Well, the Batman games, the Arkham games. I think I played Batman Arkham Asylum alone. I played easily over 20 times on all different modes, easy,
That's
hard,
insane. I think I played it twice.
and then I beat it 100% probably like 2-3 times in those 20 times. Not only the
Yeah,
story,
I
getting
never
it
done that, man.
100%.
That's insane. That's props to you,
Arkham's
my boy. That's a tough
Yeah,
thing to
Arkham
do.
City I played millions of times. Origins, I even love Origins, even though a lot of people didn't like it too much. I love Origins. I love to see like him starting off as becoming Batman. So all of them, all the games have. I think I played multiple times easily. I think that was for a console game. For a PC game, most I probably played for PC game back then would probably be Minecraft, but now probably Valorant. But back then would probably be Minecraft. Minecraft I used to
What about Apex?
Apex was up there. I have on PC I have over 400 hours on Apex.
Yeah,
So,
I'm playing that recently too, man. Apex has been a lot of fun, bro.
yeah.
A lot
So
of fun.
Apex is up
You
there, but I think
go
Valorant is
rank.
higher. I think Valorant I put in a lot lately.
Hopefully, at some point that'll come to the console, and I get to play some of that too. And I've seen
Yeah.
some that you play it, and it looks like a really fun game, but it's not out on the PlayStation. So
Hopefully they come. Yeah, the cross gen for that game will be awesome. I think it will be a little difficult because it's a really an aim based game. Um, so like it's
it was
literally
aim
not
assist.
like uh yeah. So the aim assist might be a little annoying for some people, and that's probably why they haven't brought it to console yet. But that's I think the game will be awesome. Yeah, I don't. I think it
Technical
would be just.
difficulties.
Yeah, I think it would just be a little unfair with those controller players with that aim assist in that game. But
What's
it
funny
would
is
be cool to have it though.
it looks like I said, like it looks like a really good game. Like I've been watching you play it and Eli play it, and I'm like, man, it'd be nice to try something out that's a little bit different. You know what I mean? Kind of break up like the kind of break up like the whole COD, Apex, Fortnite type thing that's going
It's
on.
very slow
I was,
pace. It's very
is it?
slow pace.
I
Yeah,
like
it's
slower pace,
compared
man.
to
I'm a slower
Apex.
pace kind of guy.
Um, so Apex, it's a battle royale. So like, it's not like you land and immediately gonna get into a fight. It's a round based game. It's kind of like search and destroy, where you gotta plant the
Yeah, I was gonna
bomb
say
and
that.
then like wait till the bomb goes out or kill the entire enemy team and you win. But it's a round based game. It's um first to 13 rounds, and they're running a Valorant tournament as well. This is being recorded on Saturday, but they're running Valorant tournament this Saturday, right now. So you should watch a little bit of the tournament. I'll send you over the link.
On Twitch? Yeah, send me the
Yeah,
link, man. Send me the
yeah,
link.
and you can just watch a little bit of it and just see like the difference. Like there's abilities, so it's like Apex
Yeah,
has
I saw
abilities
some of the stuff you
combined.
using some abilities.
Yeah. But it's more of like a CS:GO vibe. So Counter Strike, old game, but
I didn't play that either. So
yeah, that was one of the biggest competitive games out there. Like the one that required the like I guess you can say the most skill. That and League of Legends is up there for that too. But since Valorant came out now, Valorant's beating CS:GO. CS:GO kind of died. So for FPS games, I think Valorant's number one. That and Fortnite probably, and MOBA games, like League of Legends and stuff. Is League of Legends will never die. That game is.
yeah, no,
I never
I
got
see way
into
too
it,
many people
but a
talking
lot of
about it.
people love it. Elias loves it, but it was
It
never
looks
for me.
interesting, but
Yeah.
yeah, it didn't look like my cup of tea.
Nah, I need my FPS. Sadly.
You know what's
But
funny is that I didn't really get into FP. I didn't really get into shooters until I was a lot older and like spent a lot of time playing story mode games and Pokemon.
yeah, I would say about the same. Like I think growing up, we played a lot of story mode games. But then I think when Call of Duty 4 came out, that's when my uncle Cal, introduced Eli
Shout
to
out
it.
to Kel.
Yeah, introduced Eli to it, and then Eli introduced me into it. Eli played more of those games than I did. I was still loving story based games, but I would play with Eli here and there. But Eli got into the competitive aspect of those games. And then when Modern Warfare 2 came out, Eli got so good, he started competing in tournaments for that. So Eli was doing
Excellent.
tournaments for Modern Warfare 2, and then now we just play Valorant pretty much. Both me and him just are Valorant gamers. Like last night we played Valorant, I think, till like 12-1. Just straight Valorant, just gaming Valorant.
Just grinding.
Yeah. So,
At the same
but
time, I was playing Apex, getting
yeah,
wrecked. So
yeah, we gotta, yeah, we'll run it soon. We gotta do a Apex stream soon. Definitely on
yeah, we were talking about it, man. We were talking about it on
yeah,
Twitch. Look out for that, guys. BJ will post up maybe
do
some
some
more information.
Apex, running some Apex
Yeah,
lobbies.
that'll be fun, man. That'll be fun.
I will have to set it up where we could capture both of our perspectives at the same time. But
Yeah, that would be cool, man. Or I'd sit with you, man.
yeah,
I'll sit with you, man.
yeah,
If
we
I
can.
play on the PC.
Yeah. I just bought some new headsets for I told you about that for the PlayStation, so
Yeah, I
I
gotta
love
get
them.
me some, man.
But Egg, I appreciate you
We've
joining
been
me for
here,
this
guys.
episode. We're still here,
This has
guys. We're
been
still alive. We're still bringing you content every single Sunday at 6 p.m. Definitely, Superman and Lois will be returning next week.
next week.
Definitely, we're gonna be talking about that and watching that. In 2 weeks, we got the Batman movie. Me and Egg already got our theater, and we will definitely be going
Yeah,
to see that and gonna talk
that'll be
about that too.
a special Sunday live episode that day we'll be doing.
Yeah, we'll do a live
So
episode that day, so stick around for that. That will be March 6th. We'll be live. We'll probably be live closer to the evening, nighttime, probably between like 6 and 7. But we will keep you guys updated when we're gonna go live for that on our Instagram, Twitter, and also on future episodes. We have 2 more episodes before then, so we will definitely keep you guys posted on when we're gonna go live for that. Uh, in those episodes, in those future episodes. Egg, I appreciate you joining me today. I appreciate you
my boy
giving
for
us your
doing this on short notice.
movie knowledge. Your background, like always, is fire. I love
Yeah,
it. It's
I
clean.
appreciate that, my boy. I appreciate it. Shout out to
Um.
Grandpa, right? He helped me build the bookshelf. So
Oh, did he actually? That's awesome.
yeah, I
That's
had the
awesome.
bookshelf now for like 5 years. He helped me build it one day. He's like, you
Yeah.
know what? I was like, I need to organize. He said, I'll help you build the
Yeah.
bookshelf. Don't spend money on
Well,
buying one. So
yeah.
here we are.
The- well, now after the end of this podcast, I will be going to Grandpa's to help him with his TV. He has some
Oh,
TV
okay,
issues going
okay.
on. So
You paying the favor for me, man. So
exactly. But thank you again for joining us this week's episode. Thank you all for joining in. Egg,
yeah, it's
thank
another
you
much more chill
for
episode.
be lenient with me with the time.
Nah,
This
my boy,
week
we're good, man. You're always waiting on me. You're always
I was
waiting
the
on me.
delayed one. I got caught into a movie with the family and then waited